somebody could repeat what we say, it's the same words. Just join in with us because it's Youth Day and we should be proud of everybody.
And presider, come. That sound mighty, mighty good. If you've come to worship, if you've come to say that you're my king and my peace, then you ought to act like it in God's house. Isn't that right? You didn't come to be comfortable, but you came to worship. You came to stand up in his presence, lift up holy hands, and declare that he is King of kings and that he is Lord of lords. Isn't that right? Now, before our presider come, just in case, yes, we want you to enjoy yourselves, but we want you to be participants as well. Isn't that right? For we've come to honor and to worship our true and only King, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and then his son, whom he sent. So if you would please honor him by standing in his presence, those that can stand. And so when we're in his presence, we ought to act like it. Isn't that right? Because he's been so good to us, and we give him glory. I will worship, worship. Oh, yeah. We honor you. I worship in your sanctuary. Oh, yes you are, yes you are. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Think about it, think about it, think about it. Yes you are, yes you are. Oh God. All right now. Hallelujah. That spirit of worship.